Well, the second half was pretty poor, wasn't it? I mean, 24 points to 8, the scoreline. But it was more about the how we played than anything. You know, you don't mind losing, but when the manner of the loss is as such, it's very disappointing.
You had them 2 tries where one, obviously Josh Johnson gave away a penalty when you had the ball, and then the one where Lewis Roberts just knocked on over the line, and then basically both them 2 incidents, Barrow went the full length.
I agree with you totally. Yeah, we've missed a number of chances, so we need to be more clinical with regard to that. But you know, you just can't give the opposition, when it's a tight game against a good team, which is what it is against Barrow. You just can't give the opposition easy possession, and that's obviously easy possession when we chose to run the ball, you know, because we're on their line, and then 2 tackles later we just push the player, and a needless push, and it turns attack into defence. And as you rightly say, we've dropped the ball over the line a couple of times, I believe. So really we've been the masters of our own destiny, and the destiny is to play poorly in the last 40 minutes and cop a loss.
Was it your call to go for the 2 at 30?
It was, yeah, because I thought that if it was 30-24, you just need to try and a goal, and it's even Stevens then, and it puts pressure on the opposition, scoreboard pressure on the opposition.
Going back to the first half, you must have been pleased initially. Had a bit of a slow start, but you certainly grew into the game in that first half.
Yeah, we did. We played well in the first half, and that was really pleasing. You know, there was elements of confidence at half time, but it was misplaced confidence. It's the first game really since I've been there that I felt our effort levels weren't good enough, and they weren't. You know, there were too many players on the short side, which left us short of numbers on the big side, and there's just little indicators like that we just weren't quite on point, and we got what we deserved.
You suffered a few injuries, Matty Smith and Danny Craven. Are they all right? Or?
Well, Matty Smith's got a tweak of his MCL, so we don't know, and Danny Craven's obviously come off as well. So and that, you know, I may have been guilty of chasing the game as well, because I use the interchanges up pretty early on, which I don't normally do, but I just felt we needed some energy out there, and because we were a little flat, and as I say, that lack of energy led to a lack of effort, and that's where we've been done.
Is Kenny Baker injured? Is that why?
Yes, Kenny's injured. We've got a number of injuries, but that team we had there, as they demonstrated in the first half, is a good team, and we should have played better over 80 minutes than we have done.
And Sean, is now the priority now? Obviously, the playoffs is looking far away, but is the priority now building for next season?
I mean, obviously the playoffs have gone now, aren't they? I mean, are there 9 points in front of us, Barrow, and you know, York are playing Newcastle, so you'd fancy York to beat Newcastle, which would take them 8 in front. Well, to gain 8-9 points when you've got, is it 7 games left? Yeah, it's pretty difficult. So as far as I'm concerned, the playoffs have gone. So what we've got to do now is address aspects of our performance and make sure that we are better at the end of the season than we are now, and we're ready for 2023 after this year. Yeah.
Is it up to the players that maybe haven't got deals as yet to? This is their shop window for the next.
It is, yes. Well, I mean, some of them have shown really well in the shop window, but standards dropped today, so you know, that might be a little indicator to me that, you know, consistency may well be a problem. So we'll have to see.
Did anything happen to Liam Ben? I mean, he's been playing 80 minutes pretty much since you took over.
No, we were just, as again, we're down 8 points down, and we tried to put Aaron Brown out there just to generate a bit more ball movement, but we ended up passing the ball into touch and lacking composure. So it's a good lesson for me, and it's a good lesson, I think, for the group.